PANS is a condition in children and young people that can result from an initial mild infection, such as chickenpox or even COVID. PANDAS is a specific sort of PANS that stems from a strep infection. And whilst these initial infections might be mild, in some cases it triggers a misdirected immune response under a brain inflammation that causes the rapid onset of severe symptoms. Children can go from being healthy and thriving to experiencing obsessive compulsive behaviours, tics, extreme anxiety, eating restrictions and profound neurological symptoms almost overnight. And I want to emphasise the key point that early diagnosis and treatment are absolutely crucial. When identified early, outcomes are significantly better, and in some cases a simple course of antibiotics can alleviate these symptoms. However, the experience is very much the opposite. What we see instead is delay, confusion and inconsistency. Research from PANS Panda UK suggests that over 53% of families wait more than a year for diagnosis and 37% wait for more than 2 years. Awareness and training are also fundamental. Without it, as we've mentioned, healthcare professionals miss the signs and teachers misinterpret symptoms. Children experiencing sudden neurological decline are too often viewed through the lens of behaviour, anxiety or neurodiversions rather than as a medical emergency. And from the children that I've engaged with through the Youth Board, it is a terrifying experience for a young person to be dealing with those symptoms. And just a few months ago, I hosted a round table in Parliament where the PANS Panda UK Youth Board could speak directly to MPs about their experiences. Those children spoke about wanting to be believed, to be understood and to get help more quickly. Their message was clear: earlier recognition could change everything. They explained how PANS and Panda have impacted their lives, from watching their peers progress whilst feeling stuck behind, being too unwell to attend school, so having to repeat years, and this just adds to a feeling of isolation. And obviously I'm standing here as a Scottish MP. We must assure that this alignment takes place across the UK to ensure there isn't a postcode lottery determining the level of support available. These are the practical steps we are asking the Government to consider. First, as the UK clinical guidance is published later this year, there must be a clear commitment that steps will be taken to ensure it's embedded consistently across the NHS, not left to chance, and that appropriate stakeholders are engaged to support its dissemination. Secondly, we need training for healthcare professionals and for those working in education so that symptoms are recognised early and acted upon appropriately. And thirdly, we must see a renewed commitment to research funding, building on the National Institute for Health and Care's research work to address the significant gaps in evidence and improve treatment pathways. And finally, there must be clear signposting and alignment with the forthcoming local authority guidance to ensure that schools and services are equipped to make their legal duties. This debate is an opportunity to put these issues firmly on the record, to raise awareness across Parliament and to ensure that families living with PANS and PANDAS feel heard.